The vampire flew toward the woman and bit at her neck, but he found the woman was wearing a neck guard. However, when they saw each other, they both fell in love at first sight. The two soon decided to get married, so they held a wedding witnessed by the vampire family. When the elder cut Anna's palm, her blood instantly attracted the other vampires. They didn't understand why Jack would fall in love with a human, but Jack still firmly held Anna's hand. Finally, they successfully became husband and wife. Not long after, they gave birth to 2 children. They had been living in an underground castle until the 2 sisters turned 10, when the family moved from the underground castle to live in Germany. This was the first time the 2 sisters were exposed to sunlight. They both applied sunscreen so they wouldn't get sunburned. At this time, Jack was carrying a coffin while greeting the neighbors. Although Anna tried hard to cover it up, the neighbors still saw this scene. After entering the house, she reminded the father and 2 daughters never to use vampire special abilities in the human world, because if discovered, it would bring serious consequences. This made the younger daughter very sad. She wanted to go back to live in their original place, but the older sister really wanted to become a normal human, because then she wouldn't have to be afraid of the sun anymore. To make them look more like humans when going to school, Anna had her daughters file down their sharp teeth. After arriving at school, the teacher introduced the new sisters to the classmates, but a male classmate had already figured out how to prank them. When the older sister sat down, the angry younger sister directly launched a mental attack on the male classmate, and he was instantly scared into wetting his pants. However, after class, the male classmate deliberately bumped into the older sister when the younger sister wasn't around. At this time, a boy was about to help her pick up the pen on the ground. The older sister was instantly attracted to the kind boy and asked him if he wanted to go swimming together. The boy readily agreed. However, she didn't realize how much damage the sun could do to vampires. For the date, the older sister could only apply sunscreen all over her body, but when she entered the water, the sunscreen completely dissolved.